respected and all. I was pretty sure I loved him, but wanted to be certain the weekend jaunts to Las Vegas and New York weren't swaying me instead. I was young at the time, but remembered talk of how a silver tongue had driven a wedge between my mom and her family back in Virginia so many years ago. Our long talk was coming soon, but first I needed to get my ass out of bed before Mona arrived. Heaven knows she was going to get me evicted with her loud honking. Chapter 2. Max. The ruckus bass from the rapper AK's Realer Than You Know bellowed through the ceiling above me. Smitty's normal routine. Don't get me wrong, I liked the song, and AK was a fellow Louisianan, but it was way too early for it. I tried ignoring the raspy command to drop back or get knocked the fuck back. While cracking my blinds, the morning light coming from beyond Venice Boulevard flooded my tiny single-bedroom apartment, invigorating me. My mama, Aurelia, always used to joke that I'd wake before the roosters. A country joke, but a real disposition, courtesy of my pops, of whom I was the spitting image. He died in a chemical plant explosion back in Louisiana when I was in 3rd grade. Mama still clung to her memories. One of the main reasons for wanting her baby to stay close to home, I guess. Discarding thoughts of returning home, I inserted my earbuds and turned up my modest iPod shuffle. A strange mix to hear Alicia Keys' melodies lay atop the chorus from beyond my walls. Sure, the tenants complained about him, but Smitty's silly ass was the closest thing to a best friend I had since moving to the City of Angels. I graduated from McNeese State University with a BS in Business Administration more than 2 years ago. After getting that paper, I went to work on collecting the other kind of paper as a slot attendant at one of the casinos, saving a nest egg before coming out west in the last 6 months. I considered moving to Houston, but decided more distance was needed to avoid being pulled back to Lake Charles and the prospects of either no money or the easy street money that sent too many fools to either their graves or prison. You see, I didn't entirely sleep through class. My college professors had taught me that mobility was the key to a higher standard of living, and that all paths to success led away. Of course, my mama didn't want to hear that noise. Lake Charles was good enough for her and my pops, so it had to be good enough for me. The only solace she took in my move was that her brother and his family resided in nearby Carson, so I would have some family to look out for me. Familial bonds ran deep in terms of how I was raised to view the world. I removed one of my earbuds when I saw my vibrating cell dancing on the table. I was about to dine on a light, cheap breakfast of Frosted Flakes and orange juice, but decided to answer. Hello? What up, Maxwell? It was Smitty. I hated the way he called me by my full name. I should have never told him. Smitty, I know you the man and all, but you need to turn that shit down this early in the AM. Why you gotta fucking yell? I hadn't realized it, but his music was off. Made me feel stupid. You know me, he continued. I needed something to help me get up after busting guts all night. Smitty was a smallish jokester who talked way more game than he really possessed. You ready to go on this job search, man? Or are you gonna just sit around and continue to talk shit? Nah, I'm ready. Tired of being broke, too. I started to come downstairs earlier and knock on your door, but decided to watch Mrs. Griggs doing her morning laps in the pool. Aw, I moaned over missing out on the spectacular view of wet Mrs. Griggs. And you didn't come get me? Yeah, right. Like you would know what to do if a MILF like that offered the pussy on a platter. You know Festina and Palmetto are the only women for you. Fuck you, Smit. Nah, Smitty don't do that broke back shit, bro. There he went, going all third person. Maybe you looking to move to West Hollywood. I sighed, wondering why I even bothered. What I need is a fucking job so I can move the fuck away from you. Chapter 3.